So let's continue our study on Luke 10, talking about loving your neighbor, talking about the Good Samaritan. All right. And so in the book of Luke 10, it talks about a man going down to Jericho by himself. The Bible said he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, they beat him, and left him half dead. He was naked, okay, and he was half dead. The Bible then goes on to say that the priest, yes, a priest, saw the man, and then he went and crossed over to the other side of the street. Then a Levite, now these are supposed to be righteous people, the Levite saw the man beaten naked, right? And so the Levite crossed the street as well. Now, let's say that this man is a Jew, because he was coming from Jerusalem. So let's say he was a Jew. What makes this story so significant is that the Jews and the Samaritans did not get along, okay? And so it was a Samaritan who saw this man, who was beaten down. And the Bible said the Samaritan saw the man, took pity on the man, began to bandage his wounds, pouring oil and wine on the man's wounds. And then the Good Samaritan took the man and put the man on his own donkey and brought him to an inn, brought him to a hotel. And he took care of him. And the Bible says the next day, the man took 2 denarii and paid the innkeeper and told the innkeeper to look after the man. And he said, when I return, I will reimburse you for your extra expense, that you have used or whatever. And so I'm looking at this story and I'm like, wow. People who know you oftentimes will see you going through so much and they won't help you. But a stranger came by and helped this man. How many of you have been through something like this? And Jesus was talking about your neighbor. Who is your neighbor? And so when you see somebody, whom the enemy has been beaten up, or maybe the person is beating him or herself up, we're supposed to go there and bring them the gospel, the good news. We are to help other people, not just cross the street. How many people have crossed the street concerning you? They saw that you were beating up yourself. They saw that maybe somebody else was beating up on you socially, emotionally, whatever, and they just left you for dead. That's not how God wants us to be. God said to love your neighbor, to love God, and to love yourself. It's all about love on repeat.